Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tank Talk, and I got my boy
paidroclassic, you know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Oh man, you know, signed to FOD.
Yes, sir.
I remember when I did a little interview with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just got signed, you know what I mean?
Santa Cruz, yeah.
That was crazy.
That was a good vibe at Santa Cruz. That was like, it was an eye opener, you feel me?
Yeah.
It felt good to be appreciated, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure.
So,
like all the hard work you've been doing.
Right.
Now it's like, you know,
right.
Now you signed to a label, and it's not no small label either. Yeah. It's like a big label.
Nah, for real.
Getting up there, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah, so it's definitely a good vibe though.
Yeah.
Definitely a good vibe.
For sure.
A lot.
Bro, once you got the chance, I was like recording. I'm like,
that shit was just that. Like, and the crazy part is that night is not even when the business part happened like that. Yeah, that shit is just starting to really pick up. Like, so it's picking up, bro. It's pretty good, bro. It's going good, everything.
No, yeah, for sure, bro. I see you.
I don't got no
really
complaints. I really have no complaints for real.
Now let's just start off from the beginning. You feel me? Where are you from? Where you at?
I'm from East Oakland.
East Oakland.
Yeah, from the 80s.
Okay.
I started off doing music like 12th grade. 33 now. So I started doing music like 12th grade in my mom's living room. I used to record myself. Fonte used to come over and shit. Like, that's my blood family. So
yeah,
he used to come over and shit. 12th grade, like neither one of us really was in school at that time. So we just spent a lot of our time recording and like developing and shit. And then from there, things just kind of elevated. You know, with NHT. We was a part of NHT. We was really doing a lot of shows and stuff like that, but then like throughout my 20s and shit, I was getting in a lot of trouble and fucking up and shit. So like the music, I was half-assing. You know so now it's kind of like everything's kind of falling into place like it's supposed to.
Right.
So
like all that work you've been putting in, you feel me? Now it's like, now you're getting to see the better life of it. You know what I mean?
You're getting to see the benefit from it. I don't feel like it feel like I honestly, bro, it's really like I look at everybody that was telling me not to do it, and it's like, now I can honestly say, I told you.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's the same shit with this Tank Talk shit, you know what I mean? I was telling people I put up there, like being like, when I first thought about it, I was like, man, should I do something like some interview type of shit? And then I put up there being like, yo, should I do a podcast / interviews, or should I just, like don't do it? Bro, I got people saying nah, and then I was just like, now that I'm doing it, and everyone's fucking with me, everyone's like, oh shit, Tank Talk, yeah, I know who that is. But now I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
See,
like, now you see me.
See, people don't be liking what's unfamiliar. So like, they'll look at you like, all right, well that's my partner, I know him or whatever, but they can't picture you being fucking DJ Envy or something.
Yeah.
It's like, it's no different, they're still a human, just like when you sing. So you can do the same shit, it's just people don't be believing in themselves for real, so they project that shit on you.
I feel like it's also hard to like kind of believe in yourself just because of like, you know, because people don't know, like everybody thinks like, oh, I'm gonna start rapping, I'm gonna get the chain, I'm gonna get the fresh clothes, I'm gonna get everything, right? Yeah. No one, like everybody just thinks they're gonna hit the big times, get the money and stuff like that.
No, you gotta grind for that shit.
Yeah,
like just cause you become a rapper don't mean you just gonna automatically just start getting clothes and jewelry and shit. You still have to buy that shit.
Oh yeah, you gotta buy that motherfucker, and like, bro, you gotta put in the footwork. Like, you gotta put your money into your shit, like studio time, beats, all that stuff. Like, people just think like,
like
shit's free. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I meet a lot of people like that. You feel me? That feel like just because they know somebody that's actually doing it, they can reap the benefits of it. Or like, let me get this, or let's say I might book a 12-hour session, and the motherfucker's like, oh shit, can I come record a song? And it's like, you're not gonna keep coming into everybody else's instead of booking your own.
Yeah.
Why don't you just book your own? You feel me?
Bro, and then it's like, you taking time out of my stuff that I have planned.
Which is not a problem for me because I'm a team player. But when I see that you only come to the studio when I come to record your shit, then I look at it like you take.
Bro, someone's like, hey yo, let me give you some bread, like let me do
that don't even we do that for each other. Like, Killer book a fucking 12-hour session and only be recording for 4 hours. The rest of the time, it'd be like, bro, whoever got time and whoever got something, then do it. You feel me? If that's what we on.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people who, when they leave my session, they're not going to look for another session anywhere else. That's my problem.
So you're not even like going out trying to find other options and trying to get yourself.
That's my problem.
You're just, okay, I got some time with him. It's cool. I'm chilling back.
Exactly. That's where I see like a lot of artists fail. Like they'll be around people who's doing some shit and they'll only do it when that person's around. But it's like once that person's not around, they not on their shit.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta be on your shit by yourself. Like
Yeah, you gotta be that shit 24/7.
for sure. Like you gotta be able to willing. Like some niggas don't even shoot videos if ain't nobody there.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to be in the camera by yourself.
Bro, it's like sometimes you can have 20 people behind you and just fucking hyping up.
Even the show.
Yeah.
Some people feel like if we can't go deep, I'm not going. Why? Get in there, perform your shit, get out.
And what's crazy is some people just be like, just because they know you, they're like, oh yeah, I'm finna get in for free.
For sure.
Like it's like, bro, it's like
that shit comes with a lot, but it's like support isn't free. If you're actually coming to support, pay the $20.
Yeah, it's only like $20, and it's not like it's $100 for a ticket like an arena type
But even
shit.
still though, you would pay that to go see Lil Baby or whoever
Right.
else. Why
And it's
not
like-
do that to go?
And you don't even know Lil Baby.
But it's not nothing against him. It's just if you know somebody that's from the same struggle as you, come up from the same places as you watch that shit. Why not go watch them support their shit?
Because I
Why
know,
not go watch them support their dream? That doesn't make sense. You should want to see that. That should be motivation for you.
yeah, and it's crazy because sometimes that be the issue with your people. Like sometimes they'll just be like, oh, I ain't getting free, I ain't going.
For sure.
And be like,
Hell
that's
yeah.
what it is. And then it's kind of like, it's fucked up on your part because it's like, I'm trying to hustle
Right.
and get my shit out, right? But you're not willing to like come through and spend what, $10, $15 on a ticket, and you already know you're good because you're gonna come with me,
Right.
But you just at least gotta pay that, so you're
The killer is when people they complain about paying to get into the club and then buy drinks all night.
bro. It's like it's basically doing the same shit.
Literally, 'cause one of those drinks could have been your entry.
Cause it's like $20 if you go to a show. It's like $20 damn near for a beer.
sure,
Like this small too. Like bro,
$18 a drink, shit.
Bro, I
So
can't.
you paying that to get in. I mean, you could pay one of those, take one of your drinks away to support your friend by paying at that though, because it makes them look better. You feel me? When the promoters see it's packed out in here, you're gonna get your friends more booked shows for free.
Exactly.
I mean, not free, but you get more book shows, and then once they start getting paid, then the people gonna be telling, hey, you can bring 20 people in this month, it don't matter.
yeah.
And now you might be a part of that entourage, but you gotta help the person get there. Like even my friends, like the reppies and shit, like we come to shows, they don't all get on the stage, they be in the crowd and shit.
Yeah.
Make the crowd more thicker, like it's supposed to be. Unless it's a big ass venue, then all right,
Yeah.
y'all gotta be up here. But smaller shit, like you know what I'm saying, clubs, smaller venues, like.
And it's just better because it makes it look like you're bringing in all this crowd. So when promoters look at it, they're gonna be like, oh, he for sure bringing a crowd. So that's good.
People don't. It's all strategy.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's like a lot of like a business aspect of it. It's just like people don't see, and they just think everything just comes willy-nilly.
Yeah,
Just being like, oh yeah, you want a show? You want to be up there? All right, for sure, I got you. Don't
Right,
trip.
right,
Like,
right.
but sometimes you gotta put in that work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people don't want to put in the same work as you, and you just gotta separate yourself sometimes. And just that's just a harsh truth about it.
Nah, it
you
is.
just gotta drop them sometimes.
It is. It's hard, but it's definitely what you have to do because the love you have for somebody will eventually bring you down. It can bring you. It can bring you. I'm not gonna say it will, but it can.
So growing up in East Oakland, like how? So what part of East Oakland were you?
I grew up all over.
All over.
Yeah, I grew up literally all
Was it
over.
rough, like coming up, or is it just?
I didn't just grow up in Oakland. Like I lived in Modesto, Patterson, Sacramento, fucking.
So you've been around.
Yeah, I lived everywhere.
Okay.
Like so, like growing up, it wasn't hard per se.
Yeah.
Because my mom did everything that she could.
Yeah.
So if it was hard as a kid, I never knew it was hard for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I started learning about sacrifices. So I paid attention more. Like we'd be eating dinner, and my mom would make sure we get our second serving or we full before she even eat. And sometimes she couldn't eat because we ate the portion. You feel me? So it's like little shit like that. As you get older, you start seeing like struggling and shit like that. You start peeping like different stuff. So like as a child, my mom did a very good job of masking the pain and shit, masking the that we weren't having like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like that's good because some parents, like some people just have it rough all in general.
For sure. Hell yeah.
It's like when people actually like when your parents actually make the like attempt to like make it seem like you don't have to go through that struggle.
Right.
Kind of type of shit. Like if like when I grew up, like it was rough. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want my kids to go through that.
For sure.
So I'm gonna make sure they good and they don't see that part of life. So
See, like me and my mom, we had like different. Cause my dad died when I was younger, so like all me and it was just always me and her. So like when I started becoming a teen and being a man and shit, we like started bumping heads, like you feel me. And then that's when shit, like 12 years old, that's when it kind of started getting hard for me because I stopped really listening so much, started doing what the fuck I wanted to do. And then that's where you start butting heads with your mom, her emotions, you being a kid trying to grow up, shit like that. That's what started making hard. But it was like, as far as like me not eating that night and shit, like I never had to experience that. I always, and now I did watch my mom sacrifice her meals and shit, but that was me being a parent. Now I understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like even shit that I be going through now, it'll hit me, and I'll be like, damn, mom, I remember. And she like, yeah, I was going through that too. Like, I just kept a smile. You feel me? I never showed you all that. You feel me? But you know, you live and you learn, you start growing and shit, you start seeing things, and you feel me? Life was fun, bro. It was a lot of pain involved, a lot of deaths, a lot of everything, but overall, I'm glad that my life is the way it was.
no, yeah, for sure. Because I mean, that's what really gave you your story of like being just you.
Sure.
Like it wasn't like no one is doing the same shit as your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you're definitely like that's your story, and that's you had to go through some things, and luckily enough, like you didn't have to worry. Luckily, you weren't worried like, oh man, what's my next meal?
Right.
Where I'm gonna eat? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I was saying. Like I didn't even know people experience shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then not kids, at least.
Yeah.
I knew adults did.
no, yeah, for sure.
But kids, I thought every kid in the world was eating. I thought every kid in the world had somewhere to sleep. You feel me? So that's because that's my mom painting the picture to me. Like, you feel me? You're supposed to have this when you're a kid, whatever. Like, my mom wasn't never materialistic. So like the Jordans and shit, we didn't have shit like that. Like, I used to get shoes from Durant Square and shit. You feel me? So like, but I had all the video games.
Yeah.
So as a kid, I got to be a kid. I had bikes, all that shit. But when it came to like the fact we come to school, I used to get teased for clothes and shit because I didn't have what everybody else had. That was my struggle. You feel me? And that's because my mom always taught us to create your own.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why I have a clothing brand now. Because in high school, I used to do the same shit. I used to draw on my clothes, create little shit with my shoes, and do the same shit now to give myself a different style because we didn't have that shit.
Yeah.
Like my mom didn't like Michael Jordan, never supported me. So any Jordans that I got, I either got it as a hand-me-down or I had to get it on my own.
Yeah.
And so, like, I probably had like 2 pairs as a kid, ever.
Shout out to her though, you know what I mean? Like she definitely, what it sounds like is she definitely put in the work for you.
For sure.
And like
my mom got her first house when I was like 16. And then lost it probably like by the time I was like 18 maybe. No, matter of fact, I want to say it was probably like 15, 14. Cause yeah. It might have been like 13, 14. And then that's when we moved to like Patterson and shit like that. Yeah, we had a house, everything was that niggas started doing. But when I went out there, I didn't understand why we moved. I didn't understand the opportunity that I was getting leaving Oakland and shit. Now that I'm back and getting in trouble and doing all that shit, now I understand why she was having me out there, and that's why my kids don't be out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a cycle. You just learn. You just learn. But life was good, bad, and ugly for me.
Yeah. So you got kids, right?
Yeah.
So how many you got?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Damn, what's their name?
Jaden, Elijah, Evan, and Zalia.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are they?
Shit, you just got me. 1, my Evan about to be 8. Elijah just turned 13, and Zalia about to be 4.
So one of the birthday. Nah, I was just fucking with you. Just start being like what's the name? Is it?
May 12th,
oh, shit.
June 17th, March 2nd, July 19th.
Damn. Okay. See, not too many people be out here really knowing their shit.
Bro, I be tired. I'm bad with birthdays.
Yeah,
I really
I'm bad with
remember
birthdays
mine.
too, bro.
Like dead ass. I really only remember mine.
No, for real, that's the same shit. Like when people be going like, hey, when's your mom's birthday? I be like,
I know my mom's shit.
Yeah.
Because my mom celebrates her birthday the whole month. No, you laughing? I'm serious.
oh
The
shit.
whole month. The whole month of June is hers. Like the only day that's not hers is my son's birthday. Every other day, that's her shit.
Okay, I mean, to get on that level, you
I remember,
that whole month.
but like my dad's birthday is May 3rd, my son's is May 12th. And then my mom's is June 14th, my son's is June 17th. So like all the birthdays kind of like next to somebody else's shit, so it's easy to kind of like, that's how I start remembering people's shit. Like everybody's shit is kind of like right there, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then like, you mean you guys starting your own label type of shit, realrepty. Now, how was it just starting that? You feel me? Like, what was like?
I mean, all we did was put a name to it. Like we've been friends like since teenagers, all of us. Like we all been cool since teenagers, literally. Some of us grew up past that.
Yeah.
So like, we family for real. So like, it was just really putting a name on it. It wasn't really like we had to do hella shit to kind of like come together. We was already doing that shit. We was already doing music like Dre the Banger. Feel me? He was rapping. We was always bringing him like, I brought him on his first show like years ago. You feel me? The first time he ever performed. Like, so like this was years ago. Like regular Repty. You feel me? Like me and him been cool. Fonte, he been cool. Fonte for since teenagers and shit. He got him rapping and shit. Like 214 been singing forever. Like been singing. That's been one of our closest friends since fucking teenagers. Killer is my blood family. So like we've been rapping together forever. So it's like,
so literally it was just a family shit.
Literally, it was literally
like, you know, we call it South Repty, realrepty.
It was like, we're gonna put a name to it, and at the end of the day, we're gonna motivate each other to get off our asses and do it. We all say we wanna do music, so nigga, all right, you got something going on right now, fuck all that, come to the studio though. Come vent over here. Come, we do that shit for each other, like in our chat, whatever, we keep each other motivated, keep each other pushing, feel me, and building that together, you feel me, because you know, once you start getting into those bigger situations, people lose connections and relationships from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so and it's kind of like, I don't know if you've been watching it, but like they got the Wu-Tang shit. So like that's basically how the group started splitting up.
Yeah, that's
like
how a lot of people split up.
Like people started getting like bigger deals, certain people, because their music was more likable. Right. You feel me? So like Method Man, he got a bigger deal.
But you gotta, but that's why we keep each other in tune with shit like that, because at the end of the day, we all do different shit. So just in reality, like people might come fuck with Fonte more than they fuck with certain people or me. They might fuck with Fonte more because they relate to him certain ways, and they might fuck with me more than Dre because I do certain things differently. You feel me? Everybody has their own shit, so that's why like the Repty shit works, because everybody got their own lane, and we just keep each other focused on our own lane. You feel me? And keep elevating each other, and you feel me, motivating each other to do more. Like we dropped our compilation. We put that shit together, you feel me, and tapped in with other people that's in the city that we felt like needed to get their shine. That's family too, you feel me? They may not be real Repty, but they still family, like, you know what I'm saying? I forgot Peasy too, like, feel me? Peasy, he really got gas though, like, that's somebody that's finna start dropping. He been dropping shit, but like, under, like, we gonna make sure that people understand that he's a real Repty too, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just, man, everybody got their own shit within our shit. It's kind of like how FOD doing. Like, everybody got their own shit within it. You feel me? But we all family.
Yeah, and I feel like that's cool that you and Fonte got that platform from FOD, and now they're gonna be looking at y'all. And now when you start bringing, you know what I mean, realrepty and start reposting their stuff, they're gonna get more notice. And then they just gonna come up with it.
And it's a effect, you feel me? Because everybody probably won't fit FOD or Empire, but somebody else might come get you. Outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and as long as everybody winning, that's really what it's for. Like like I didn't plan to be FOD. I just was pushing my brother and seeing how Phil was supporting my brother and shit, and I wanted to support what they had going on, just because I seen what they had going on, and then it fell into place the way they did. So it's just all about showing love and being honest with each other, communication, and just sticking to the plan. Always understanding what the plan is, writing down goals, and just growing. You feel me? So that reppy shit is becoming bigger than what we even know. You know
I mean, really, when you start really looking at it from where you got started to now, you guys obviously took like a huge step. You feel me? Like, it's not like something that people just like certain people know you as. Now it's like when you say real reppy, people are like, oh yeah, real reppy, yeah, I know so and so.
And then even the people that don't rap, you feel me? They still got a lot of shit going on. Like, so it makes it more than with just music. You know what I'm saying? Like child development, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That we got going on with our shit. So it's not just artists and clothing and shit. We do shit in the community too.
Okay. Now, so how is it just like having the, you know, obviously Phil's giving you that, with FOD kind of giving you that platform on expanding your like collaboration type of thing, like how, like what is one collab that you're like, I'm about time I did this, because our music is like,
I ain't really did too many collabs yet. Like, I just been working with the FOD artists for real. Like on my last project, I did the songs with the FOD artists. I'll tell you off camera, I got a song that I'm about to do, that I'm about to get put on. I'll let you know off camera, because I don't know if I'm supposed to say it. But other than that though, like, I don't know, bro, like, I kind of just let shit fall into place. Like, Phil feature, that was big for me. Yeah. Cause like, everybody used to listen to
bro. Phil's Phil, you know what I mean? Like,
fucking, since I was a teenager, bro. Him, Fab, all of them, like, getting a song with Fab, like, those are kind of like staples for me. Like, damn, I used to go stupid to your music in the club. I used to go to the Palladium when I was fucking 18 and go watch you perform and shit. And now, Fab done brought me on tour and shit, and Phil just signed me, and I've been already listening to y'all, and now I'm around y'all. So now the people that I grew up with, that I was listening to the songs with and shit, now they looking like, damn, like, that shit crazy how you fucking these niggas now, like. So like Phil and Fab's features always, like, I mean, that was like a staple, like, for me, because I used to listen to y'all music when I ain't gonna say used to, but when I was a teenager and shit, like, it used to be off that shit. So,
bro, it's like the same shit with me, bro. Like, so I was real connected with Fab. So me and Fab, you know what I mean? Fab's always supported
my brother, for sure.
Bro, Fab's support, like, I've never seen someone that he's not supporting.
For sure.
You feel me? He supports everybody. He's the same. You need help bringing your brand up, he's gonna help you and try to give you some little stuff here and there that you can do to bring it up. And like,
the thing about Fab, he always giving you game.
Bro, you just gotta listen. You know
listen and pay attention. You're gonna get jewels every single time.
And every time I talk to him, bro, there's always something that he's just putting me on and just trying to be like, yeah, like, do something like this, or this is what I'm doing, kind of type of shit. And he's always like giving game. And it's like, everyone was real shocked because I was always posting them, you know what I mean? Like, I would go to the shop and we'd chill, we'd drink a little here and there before they go to the club type of shit. And then, bro, like, everybody was just like, bro, they're like, is that Fab? And I'm like, yeah, that's Fab. Like, and they're like, bro, they're like, you chilling with Fab? What the fuck? Like, bring me through. But it's like, and it's like, bro, it's like, I grew up listening to this man, like, short bus, you feel me?
For sure.
Helmet, the whole shit,
For
like,
sure,
bro. And it's
everybody
like,
wanted to ride the yellow bus,
bro. I was like this, I'm all trying to get in there. I'm like, hey, yo, let me get up in there. But nah, and the same thing with Phil too, man. Like, my brother put me on to him fucking way back, like right when I, like, high school type of shit, like, and just to see him go through all that, and then now, I'm fucking like interviewing all his rappers and all this stuff, like, bro, it's crazy, because I'm like,
what's crazy is I've met Phil a couple of times, and every time I've seen him, he told me, like, he knew who I was, but it's like, same shit, bro. What's your work ethic like? What's your work ethic gonna be? What's gonna separate you from other artists? Like, he fast to tell you, like, I'm not the best rapper, but it's not one person out here outworking me. That's why I'm still lasting longer than these niggas. So that's what I'm taking. I swear to God, I can show you my text messages, bro. Like, I literally just said that to him yesterday because I sent him a video. I edited one of my own videos and I sent it to him. He like, bro, that work ethic crazy. And I repeated his quote to him. And he like, bro, that's crazy. Like, yeah. But it's like, that's what it is though, bro. You gotta work.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get nowhere with this shit. Feel me? That's one thing he always said. And now that a nigga is doing this shit and started applying it and seeing what's coming out of it, I feel like shit, I could have been doing this shit. Feel me? Could have been doing it.
Yeah.
But
and like,
it wasn't the timing, I guess.
Yeah, and now, you know what I mean, it's your time, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like at a point, it's like what you gonna do with it?
For sure.
Like, you gonna just like let it there, sit there, and just like you not fuck with it, or you gonna really put in the work and get to that shit. You know what I mean?
Real.
And it's like, and it's crazy because there's gonna be people listening to your shit and be like, bro, listen to you way back, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're gonna be that icon, you feel me?
For sure.
And it's like, it's just, you gotta keep putting that work and keep like doing shows, keep doing new music, and start putting out there a lot of shit so people are like, oh yeah, I like that song, I like this, and this kind of related to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that feeling will be like way better.
Man,
I feel like that's the end goal.
I'm expecting it. I know it's gonna come. I'm just riding the wave and soaking everything in for real.
Yeah, because I see a lot of shows, like, if you've been following up with him, you feel me? Like, he got shows coming up, he got music videos, he dropped almost damn near every week type of shit. Like, bro, like, album just dropped with videos, like.
For sure.
Bro.
Like, I just shot my 10th video today for my project.
Oh, okay, see?
So,
boom, stay tuned with that.
I just shot deleted today. I got 2 more songs to do and that's all 12 for my project. So, I try to do like a 3-month promo. 3 months of promoting my album, 90 days of promo, so 12 weeks, video a month, video a week. Drop that shit for 3 months straight, video a week, and then drop another project.
And that's really what it is, and it's funny because Phil has the same ethic as that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he always dropping videos, and he's always putting out music, and with the videos, and like, you know what I mean? It's cool that.
And on top, I got features that I'm on, that I done did videos with other people and shit that they haven't dropped yet. So it's gonna be way more shit. Like, you're gonna be seeing me a lot. So.
Yeah, man, for sure. So you're gonna have to stay tuned with him. You feel me?
Definitely.
And then, and how was like? So how was it like? So, you know, obviously you stay out here in the Bay. You feel me? Like, you know, seeing Phil, seeing everyone else having their own spots out of different, like, you know, Las Vegas type of shit. Would you ever like do some shit like that? Like, what place would you have a house at?
I'm gonna live in Paris when I die.
Paris?
That's where I wanna. That's where I wanna be over with at, in Paris.
Okay. You know what I mean?
That's the goal.
Yeah.
To get to Paris. That's where I'm gonna live at. That's where my house is gonna be in Paris.
Okay.
I'll fly to America to work and then go back to Paris.
Just fly through a couple months.
I've always said that, like, go out there, live out there, do fashion, live in my little space,
and it's crazy because that's really where the fashion kind of, like, a lot. That's where they take it serious. You feel me? Like, they take it serious in Paris. You know what I mean? And like just everything they got, designer type of shit. Like, it's out of this world.
That's kind of like where I want to be, but like, it's a lot of places I live though, bro. Like, I like Atlanta a lot. I like Atlanta. I like New York a lot.
Okay.
Like, New York is hella fun. I used to live in Seattle. Not Seattle. I'm tripping. Portland.
Portland? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I've been to Seattle.
So it'll be raining over there all the time. Huh?
Yeah. I went to Seattle and it was snowing. I got snowed in my room. I ain't like it. So I was like, nah. But as far as like Oregon, it was snowing and shit. Like, but it wasn't as bad. I actually lived out there. It was cool. Like, I actually like Oregon. Oregon was actually kind of peaceful. You feel me? Like, it was kind of like an eye opener for me that I don't have to live in a world where I'm looking over my shoulder all the time. Like, I walked into the Sears appliance store and applied my second time being out there and got a job. I never had a job before.
Oh shit.
California, I've applied for fucking countless jobs.
Yeah.
I go there for 2 days and get a job. So it just let me know that it's my atmosphere where I'm at. Like, sometimes you change your surroundings, your life will change.
Yeah. And it's like sometimes some people are like, sometimes it's like, yeah, you're raised here, you're born here type of shit. But really, you can't just stay in one spot.
For sure.
Like, sometimes you gotta take a risk go out your element, go to another spot, kind of go out there, you know what I mean, and just see what you can do. And you might do better out there than you're at home.
90% of the time, you're gonna do better somewhere else because the mystique. Don't nobody know you. You feel me? So if you go out there and just handle your business and not get into no fuck shit, you 90% of the chance can make it.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be different. You're gonna be different. So, I mean, I feel like me it's kind of harder because I got kids. I don't feel like I could just up and leave. I feel like my kids are at a, like my oldest son understand. You feel me? But my daughter and my youngest son, they're not old enough to comprehend that. So personally, it's kind of hard for me to just be like, I'm about to just cut and leave for like 2-3 months and just go. You know, it'd be kind of difficult, but shit, I'll leave and come back. Go do what I gotta do and come back. Fly out there, fly right back. That's what I gotta do. That way I don't miss school and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Okay. And how is it like kind of balancing like the kids and the music at the same time? I bet. Because it's like you'll have a show in fucking Las Vegas. You have a show over here. You gotta go make those shows, but also you got yourself a family. Right. You gotta like, you know, yeah, you're doing this to provide for them, but it's like sometimes they don't need the money. They need you. That's
why I always keep in mind, because like I lost my dad when I was 8, and I can't remember anything he ever bought me. So all I ever wanted was time growing up. So that's why I care about that shit so much, man. Like with mine, even if it's a couple hours and we just chilling, like at least you get that vibe. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta leave and come back and go do an interview or whatever, then alright, at least when I do come, we can kick it for a little bit. Watching wrestling, like I was just watching Raw with my son the other day. I ain't watched Raw in hell long.
Oh, I haven't seen that shit.
But we watched it, you feel me? It was like, it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying? We watched basketball games and shit, like, I try to do different shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just balancing, bro, like, it's hard as shit, but, and the hard part about the balance is when you have to say no.
Yeah.
And you have to be like, I gotta go. I don't care, I can't care what nobody feel, can't care what nobody think, mom, nobody, can't care.
Yeah.
You feel me? Somebody gotta watch these kids, I gotta go. And that's the hard part.
Yeah, and I feel like that's probably, bro, as a parent, that's probably like the biggest hard thing.
Yeah, that's the worst shit for me. Like, basically, like, people telling me, like, you can't really watch your kids right now for you to do what you need to do, but we're gonna force ourselves to do it so you can get it done.
Yeah. And
it's like, damn, well, these are my kids. I brought them in the world, so it's like, it's my responsibility. You feel me? But the bigger picture is what we gotta look at. You know what I'm saying? So.
And I feel like I kind of get that too, because like, you know, I got 2, and my youngest, every time I be going to work, he'll be like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I gotta go to work," and then he'll be like, No, stay. And he'll start bringing out toys and all that. And it's kind of hard because it's like, bro, like, I gotta go make this money too, because like that's what
you're not gonna have no
getting
more
all them toys and all that stuff. So
you can't even tell them like, what should I? You're not gonna have no more toys if I don't go to work. You can't even say it. You just gotta.
They'll be like, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. You feel me?
Like,
yeah, we gonna come back or. Shit, maybe I'll just go late to work and play with you for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
usually
right?
10 minutes late. You feel me? Sometimes motherfuckers gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta do that, bro. I've missed it. Like, even though I've been doing shows and shit, I've missed a lot of these events. Because it'd be like, bro, I gotta sit with my baby, or I got my oldest son, gotta go up to his school and shit, and I'm not gonna make it back in time. It's a little different stuff that I have sacrificed and missed out on, you feel me? It's just pros and cons. Some shit you can't miss, some shit is, alright, you don't gotta be at everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit you can't miss. You don't
Man.
want to, but you can.
Family life, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's what we do it for.
Yeah.
So I ain't tripping. Like, my kids eventually will get to see the, understand the sacrifices, and then one day they'll be able to do the shit for their kids.
Yeah.
And I just want to, like, my kids have seen me work a job, and my studio's in my work.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to teach them, like, whether you gotta go to work and get on the clock, or whether you have an opportunity at your dreams, you need to be out off that couch.
Yeah. Yep. And making them be like, especially you gotta go out and do something.
Especially my boys. Be like,
oh yeah.
Hey bro, all that laying here till noon shit, Come on, bro, get up and clean up. Do something.
That's why I be doing the chore shit. I be going on that heavy because I'm like, bro, I don't want you getting your own spot and you living like just because we've been cleaning up after you. You're just like, oh, I left this here, I left that there.
And that shit get hard though, cause like kids go off you. So like if I'm gone and I didn't clean my house, and they be like, well, why am I cleaning my room?
Yeah,
the house ain't. You know what I'm saying? So little shit like that, it'd be like, damn, all right, you gotta just stay on top of it. You gotta just stay on top of it, so because at the end of the day, they watching you.
Yeah.
So it's a balance. The balance is difficult, but it's fun though. It's teaching me a lot about myself.
Yeah.
I learned.
I feel like patience is definitely.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it definitely. You really you can't run thin patience. Like sometimes you gotta have to work with them because they're younger and stuff like that, and you just kind of like gotta be like, understand from their point of view, like they don't know.
And
it's like
teach you
all me.
It teach you how to, you feel me, really understand the human nature, because some people look at their kids or whatever like they complaining and shit, but you gotta really look at the underlying things that they say, what they say sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I put myself in their shoes when I was a kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what makes me be like, it be times like my son, oh dad, let's go play basketball. I'm probably hungover or I'm tired. But it'd be like, all right, let's go hoop for a second. Right. We can go hoop for 30 minutes instead of hoop for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I ain't got 2 hours in me today, but we got about 30. It's cool. Shoot a couple baskets. That's all they want.
Yeah. And that's good that you never
they
make that
get
point.
tired before you.
Right? They be
ready to go back on their phones and shit.
Bro, we went to the park today, played basketball, did all that shit. He went on the fucking jungle gym, did all that, came back. Bro, he was in the car like this.
They gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, and they gonna be out, and once they go out, then you're like, all right, this is my time.
They gonna leave you the fuck. Once you do whatever they want you to do, they gonna leave you the fuck alone for the rest of the day. You gonna down there and have to come bother them.
And be like, hey, yo, get up.
I done had to tell my oldest son, like, bro, like he'd go to his mom's house and shit. I'd be like, bro, hey, you ain't called me, bro. Like, what's up? Like, why you ain't called me?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, dad. I forgot. Like, nah, bro, don't forget to call me. Check on your dad, and then like,
you gotta make sure you keep that connection with them too.
Yeah, so like, I try to do that with all of them. It's a little bit different. It's easier with my oldest son because he got his own phone and shit and all that, but I try to do it with all of them. I ain't perfect, but
oh yeah, sure. That's what's up. But you know what I'm saying? Let the people know what you got coming up, shows, the whole thing.
Right now, shit, we just got High Tides dropping. Just came out. Me and Fonte working on the project right now. Shit, pretty much, bro. Just can stay tuned for them videos, bro. I got about another 2 months of videos about to drop back to back to back.
Okay.
So I think I'm dropped. Actually, I think one drop tomorrow. I think we straight drop tomorrow.
Okay. So
today is the 6th. So by the time y'all see this, We Straight should already be out, and probably the one with Chippers might be out by then too.
Okay. And yeah, that was another thing I wanted to touch on before we head to the end right here. Chippers, bro. Like, so you guys, it's crazy that I just found out about this because when I did my interview with Fonte, he said Chippers, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, it's crazy because he be coming down here all the time.
Yeah.
Because he goes.
I've been to y'all studio.
Yeah. So like that's why I was like, it's crazy that this whole time I didn't even know like Chippers like.
My blood family
with you guys, like blood family type of shit. And I'm like, what, for real? And they're like, yeah, that's my cousin. Like,
that's literally my cousin.
And I was like, what the fuck?
We used to be in the same bed. We literally grew up together. Like me, him, and Fonte are really blood family.
Bro, that shit was wild. I found out and I was like, damn, that's
my mom
crazy.
And Chipper's mom is cousins. And my killer mom is their auntie. Like that's my great auntie. Like that's literally my family, my blood family.
Damn.
But we just call each other brothers.
Shit,
we've been around each other for so long.
I mean, if you're with someone, again, 90% of your life, bro, like they're your brothers. Like that's your family. That's like you. That's right or wrong, you with them. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
Oh, but that was just crazy to find out, bro. And I was just like,
yeah, man, that's like that's my family, bro. Like that. Like it's a few. We got hella different family though, bro. We just, you feel me? We just let people find out on their own. Like got a lot of different family though.
Damn. Okay.
Hella people do different shit. Turf dancers, all kinds of shit, bro. We got people in our family that do shit, bro. It's just we don't. Everybody just be doing their own thing.
Yeah, like that's their lane. You know what I mean? You're not gonna go jump in
whenever we can. That's it, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, this is the end right here. You know what I mean? Let the people know your Instagram so where they can find you.
You can find me at paidroclassic, PAIDRO classic _ 2 R's. You can find me on any platform, YouTube, any fucking music site, anything you can think of. You just search up Pedro Classic, you can find me.
Now, when he said that, it's paid, right?
Paid, yeah, PAIDRO.
Yeah, because at first when I heard it, I was like, I'm a Pedro, like Pedro, and they're like, nah, it's like paid, paid. And I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, so,
and that's, you know what I mean? It's paid.
Yeah, so that's that. So you can find me on all them sites. I got pretty much every social site, all that. Just stay in tune, bro. Like, follow me. Really stay in tune. Pay attention to my visuals. I really take the time to give y'all quality shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand that everybody ain't caught on yet, but when you do catch on and see it, understand that what I give you is all quality. I thoroughly think out everything that I do, and I try to present it to you in a way where you can feel it. You feel me? Like what the music did for me. I want you to feel my music, you know what I'm saying, as much as you hear it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to look at my visuals and feel like you're there.